Friends, in my last lecture we have seen complementary of an event. Now we will see what is equally likely event. The definition of equally likely event like that. The events which are having the same probability are called equally likely events. Let's take an example. If a die is thrown, we know that the total number of outcomes that will be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we are taking the two events. One, that is getting even number. Second, that is getting odd number. So in even number, there are three outcomes, 2, 4 and 6. In odd number, there are also three outcomes, 1, 3 and 5. So the probability of getting even number, that will be 3 by 6. And probability of getting odd number, that is also 3 by 6. So here both the events are having the same probability. So that's why they are considered as a equally likely events. Now we will see what is primary event or elementary events. First, I would like to give you the definition of that event. The events which are having only one outcomes of the experiment is called primary events. One more thing that should be kept in mind. Sum of probability of all elementary event or primary event is always 1. But before that not, we will see the example of primary or elementary event. First, if a die is thrown, then here we are taking the 6 events, getting number 1, getting number 2, getting number 3, getting number 4, getting number 5, getting number 6. Here, getting number 1 will include only one outcome. Getting number 2, that will also include only one outcome. Getting number 3, getting number 4, getting number 5, getting number 6. Each event will include only one outcomes of the experiment. That's why they are called primary or elementary events. One more thing that is notable, sum of probability of all elementary event is always 1. So here again we are taking the same example as we have seen earlier. If a die is thrown, then we know that the total number of outcomes is 6. Here we are taking the 6 events, getting 1 number, getting 2 number, getting 3 number, getting 4 number, getting 5 number. Here in that case, in each and every event, there is only one outcomes of the event, and the probability of each event, that is 1 by 6, getting on 1 number, getting 2 number, getting 3 number, getting 4 number, getting 5 number, getting 6 number, and the sum of their probability, that is 6 by 6, that is 1. So the sum of probability of all elementary event is always 1. Now we will see outcomes related to coins. We know that H denotes head, T denotes tail. First, if an unbiased coin is tossed once, यानी कि एक ही बार हम coin को toss करेंगे, then we know that number of all possible outcomes of the experiment is head and tail, यानी कि 2. 2 raised to 1, 2. Now, if an unbiased coin is tossed twice, or 2 coins are tossed once simultaneously, then 2 outcomes of the first coin, 2 outcomes on the second coin, then 2 multiplied by 2, we are getting the 4 outcomes, 2 raised to 2. And 4 outcomes, how can we write? The half of 4 is 2. Then first we will write 2h. Then we will write 210. Then half of the 2 is 1. Then we will write 1h, 1t, 1h, 1t. So here are the outcomes of the experiment. HH, HT, TH, TT. 4 outcomes that we have seen. Now we will see some cases. And here are the, I think 12 cases are there. And we will see one by one. First, getting one head. Getting two heads. So 2 H should be there. And that is HH. So how many outcomes are there? Only one outcome of getting 2 heads. Now getting 2 tails. So 2T must be there. So that will be TT. Only one outcome is there. Now we will see third case, getting one tail. It means there should be only one T. So one T, that is in that case and in also that case. So HT and TH, that will only one T. So two outcomes are there. Now we will see getting one head. So one H should be there. So here HT and TH, that includes only one H. So two outcomes will be included in that event. Now getting same result on both the coins. Same result on both the coins means either head on both the coins or tails on both the coins. So here HH, it means head on both the coins. TT, tails on both the coins. So two outcomes will be included in that fifth case. Now we will see sixth case. Getting different result on both the coins. It means if head is on the first coin, then tail should be on the second coin. If tail is on the first coin, then head should be on the second coin. So two outcomes will be included in that event, that is HT and TH. Okay. Now we will see next case, that is seventh case. But before doing this case, I will like to make some funda clear regarding to at least and at most. So what do you mean by at least and at most? At least and at most. At least means इतना या उससे ज्यादा. At most means उतना या उससे कम. So here we are going to do the seventh case, getting at least one head. It means one head or more than one head. Okay, so one head outcomes HT and TH, then more than one head, that is 2H. So three outcomes will be included in that event. At least one head, at least one tail, it means one tail or more than one. So how many outcomes will be included? At least one tail, so one T plus more than one, so two tail. So three outcomes will be included in that event. Now ninth case, getting at most one head. At most one head means one head and less than one head. So here one head, HT and TH, that include one head, and less than one head means zero head. Zero head means both tail. So three outcomes will be there. Getting at most one tail. At most one tail means one tail and less than one tail. So how many outcomes will be included in that event? One tail outcomes, HT and TH. And less than one tail, it means zero tail. Zero tail means both will be head. So three outcomes will be there. Now we will see getting at most two tails. At most two tails means two tails or less than two tails. So first we will include the outcomes which are having two tails, that is both tail, and less than two means one tail. One tail means HT and TH. Then zero tail means both the heads. So four outcomes will be included in that event. Now getting at most two heads. At most two heads means two heads or less than two heads. So two heads will be included. Less than two means one head. So one head outcomes are like that, HT and TH. And zero heads mean both the T. So four outcomes are there. So here we have seen the outcomes related to coins when coins are two coins are tossed simultaneously once. Now we will see if an unbiased coin is tossed thrice or three coins are tossed once simultaneously, then how many outcomes we will get? So 8 outcomes we will get. 2 on the first, 2 on the second, 2 on the third, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. So 8 outcomes will be there. And how can we write 8 outcomes? The half of the 8 is H4. So 4H will be there, 4T will be there. Then the half of the 4 is 2, 2H, 2T, 2H, 2T, and half of the 2 is 1, 1H, 1T, 1H, 1T, 1H, 1T, 1H, 1T. So here are the 8 all possible outcomes of that experiment. Now we will see cases. The first case is like that. Getting 3 heads. That means 3 heads should be there. So only one outcomes in that case. Now getting 3 tails. It means there should be 3T. So this is the outcomes that will be included in that case. Getting 1 head. It means 1 H should be there. So 1 H here, 1 H here, 1 H here. So how many outcomes will be included in that case? 3 outcomes. Now fourth is getting 1 tail. So 1 T should be there. So 1 T here, HTH, that include 1 T. Here THH, that also include 1 T. Here HHT, that also include 1 T. So 3 outcomes are there which include only 1 tail. Now getting 2 heads. 2 heads means 2 H should be there. So 2 H here, HHT, that contains 2 heads. HTH, that contain also 2 heads. THH, that also contain 2 heads. So 3 outcomes are there. Now getting 2 tails, it means 2 T's should be there. So 2T, HTT, that include 2T, THT, TTH, these outcomes include 2T. So how many outcomes are there? 3 outcomes are there. Now getting 7th one, getting same result on both the coins, on 3 coins, sorry. So same result on 3 coins means either head on 3 coins or tail on 3 coins. It means this outcome will be included here, edge on 3 coins and tail on 3 coins. So 2 outcomes are there. Now we will see 8 case getting at least 2 heads. It means 2 heads or more than 2 heads. So 2 heads, how many outcomes are there related to 2 heads? HHT, THH, HHT, HTH. 2 heads or more than 2 heads means 3 heads. So 4 outcomes will be there in the 8 case. Getting at least 2 tail, it means 2 tail or more than 2 tails. So 2 tail will be outcomes like that: HTT, THT, TTH. This outcome include only 2 tails. Now more than 2 tails means 3 tail. So 4 outcomes are there that will be included in that 9th case. Now we will see getting at least 1 head. It means at least 1 head means 1 head or more than 1 head. So here we will first take the outcomes which include 1 head. So first one, HTT, 1 head is there. THT, 1 head is there. TTH, 1 head is there. Now more than 1, 2 head outcomes will be included in that event, HTH, THH, or more than 2 means 3 heads. So 7 outcomes will be there. 7 outcomes will be there that will be included in that 10th case. Now getting at least one tail. It means one tail or more than one tail. So one tail outcomes HHT, HTH, THH. More than one means two tail. HTT, THT, TTH. More than two means three tail. So 7 outcome will be included in that 12 case. 11 case, sorry. Now we will see 12 case. Getting at most one tail. At most one tail means one tail or less than one tail. So one tail outcomes HTH, THH and HHT. Less than means less than one tail means zero tail. Zero tail means both three heads, they do not contain the tail. So 4 outcomes are there that will be included in the 12th case. Now we will see 13 case. Getting at most one head. At most one head means one head or less than one head. So one head outcomes like that: HTT, THT, TTH. And less than one means zero head. Zero head means all will be tail. So 4 outcomes will be included in that event. Now last, getting at most 2 heads. It means 2 head or less than 2 heads. So first we will write the outcomes which include 2 heads. 2 head is there, 2 head is there, 2 head is there. Now less than 2 means one head, one head, one head. Or zero head. Zero head means all will be tail. So 7 outcomes will be included in 14th case. Okay.